Loki season 2, episode 6, the finale. We've watched it, and it's pretty big for the future. It ends the show in a satisfying way. It's like Bittersweet. If the show were to end today and we were not getting a season 3, I'd be satisfied. I'd be like, it's bittersweet, but it's such a high note to end it, and it's ambiguous. I'm just blown away because we start the episode by Loki trying to prevent the loom from breaking, trying to save his friends. I love, we talked about it, I love the opening where they played, I believe it's Walter Murphy's Fifth of Beethoven. I love that song, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. It was like that for this show, and I love that. They didn't fix it, so Loki decides to go back to season 1, episode 6. He has a one-on-one chat with He Who Remains after Loki just refuses to kill Sylvie because he doesn't want to do it. So He Who Remains is taunting him. He's like, I told you, whatever you're planning on doing, the end game's still the same. So he takes matters into his own hands. We get this insane scene where he bypasses the loom, he takes his throne, and essentially becomes the new He Who Remains. He's watching over all the timelines, and he's taken his throne, but not in the way that he intended, which I think is pretty, what a way to write that. Mobius is leaving the TVA, but he's like, I just want to take this in. I want to see what I used to have, which I think is very just, Mobius is one of the best written characters in the MCU, and I love Owen Wilson, and this was such a nice, again, bittersweet approach to it. And the final shot of the season and potentially the series is Loki being the new He Who Remains, watching over the timelines. Will he escape? We don't know. Maybe we'll see in Avengers, Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars what will come of this, but for right now, Loki has made the sacrifice play. He has grown exponentially as a character. He used to be selfish, self-absorbed, thinking about himself, wanting what he wants, and by the end of it all, he loves his friends, he wants to do the right thing, and he sacrifices himself and could be here till the end of time, forever, watching over it all. And it ends. I'm just blown away by this show. It's one of the best MCU things ever. The writing is phenomenal. Eric Martin, bravo. Get on Avengers. Get on the Avengers films. You are what the you're what the MCU needs right now. And it's just, what a way to wrap it up, this show. This season was fantastic. And if it ends here, I'm satisfied. It's bittersweet. It's sad, but it's what a high note to end it on.
The cinematography, right? Even for a show, the visuals, right? You see Loki going out and, his clothes burning off, revealing the Loki suit. The helmet going into the horns, that form. This, for a show, excellent visuals. Mobius, man, it's just, and one thing about acting I always say, it's more than just line delivery. Simple looks, simple expressions are great acting. At the end, he's sitting there watching, looking at his house, or in a timeline where his house and his kids are. You see just like Superlair was saying, it's such bittersweet, and it's kind of happy sad because he's still from a distance watching the reality that he could have had, but knows he can't have.
So good.